Welcome to my channel. Hi. Hello. What the hell? Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Itunu, and today I wanted to go over my workouts this week. And I know I have a couple on my channel already, but you might ask what's so special about this one. First of all, why the hell not? Why not? Second of all, I feel like weeks are different and my workout schedule definitely changes because there are a lot of factors to it, like sleep, rest, food, period, so many things. So you're getting different content regardless. Third of all, prior to this week, I have not been in a proper workout schedule, at least for 2 months. Like, I haven't worked out in a while. Last week, I did a lot of Pilates at home mat workout. I just wanted to get back into it because I really wanted that structure that you get from working out. So I really wanted to get on my shit. I really wanted to get my shit together. I'm not trying to swear here. I really wanted to get myself together and sorted and figured out. And first of all, like, why the hell not? Again, why not? Who cares, right? I have been bored of weightlifting, and I feel like I've said this a number of times at this point, but I have been trying to figure out what else I want to do and how else I want to work out. So I've been kind of leaning more towards like functional, dynamic workouts and exercises. I want to train for function and not aesthetics. This week I tried to structure my workouts to be very fun and exciting for me because I just felt like that would also help me to get my workout done. I wouldn't want to work out when I know like I'm not gonna have fun doing it or I'm just gonna be bored doing it. If you see that I'm very giddy, I just had a coffee. I had some sort of movement each day. Some days it was just walking, then I tried to do at least some sort of movement each day. It is winter, right? It is winter. It is winter. It's winter and it's getting really cold outside. Cold to the extent that I can't really do my hot girl walks. I can't just go outside and say I want to walk anymore because it's getting really cold. I don't want to freeze, so I stay in my house. But I try to still find ways to move my body. You know, we started on Sunday, so day 1 I did at-home Pilates and I went out for a quick run. Day 2 I did some plyometrics and a dynamic full body workout. Day 3 was a core workout and I followed that with some sprint work after. Day 4, which was Wednesday, was a rest day, an active rest day, so I went on a long walk on Wednesday. Day 5 was legs, and day 6 was an easy run. Day 7, which was Saturday, was I would call it an active rest day as well. I said before that my perspective towards training has changed and I'm trying to lean towards more functional movements. So you would see me try a lot of new exercises this workout or this video, and you might notice that my movement wasn't really sinking or wasn't really flowing, but that's just because they're new and that's normal and that's expected. So let's get into the video. Starting off with day 1 on Sunday, I mentioned that I spent the last week just doing at-home Pilates, and I kind of continued the trend on Sunday. I didn't want anything too serious. I just wanted to do some movement and just focus on moving my body a little bit, and I did some at-home Pilates. Pilates is no joke. If you're used to weightlifting or you're used to CrossFit or you're used to powerlifting and you try to do Pilates, I don't even think it's easy even when you've gotten a hang of it. You just get really good, but it's just really freaking tough. I've basically just searched up on YouTube at home Pilates workout, and I picked a video and I did that workout. I just always tell myself it's just 20 minutes. You can do 20 minutes compared to like an hour workout. 20 minutes is like a walk in the park, like, you know. After Pilates, I warmed up for my run. I mean, I did a mini run in Milan, but that was just to catch a vibe and just explore the city a little bit differently. But aside from that, I haven't really worked out. I tried to prioritize or focus on warming up properly, and also it's cold outside, so I just try to get as much movement in before I went on my run. This is like my running fit, and I look hella funny to me. It's just funny to me. I wasn't surprised, but like my fitness has really dipped in terms of running. Like running a 3K is tough for your girl. Let me actually check how long I ran on Sunday. I ran a total of 3.23 kilometers, 23 minutes and 57 seconds. That's almost pushing 30 minutes for the 3K, but that's completely fine. My average pace was 7:24 and my heart rate was really high, 169. I know it's not about numbers, or it doesn't really matter at all when it comes to numbers, but I just wanted to highlight the fact that my fitness really dipped. Although I don't want to say really dipped, but there's a significant difference between my runs before I went on holiday or I traveled and my runs after, and that's completely normal. Today's a full body day today. I'm kind of excited. I was watching this girl, I think Fit Bexy or Bex Hunter on YouTube. She did a full week of workouts as well, and she was rating her mood before and after her workout, and I thought I could do that for today. I'm feeling like a good 7. I'm very optimistic about my workout. Like, I'm excited to go and work out, which is very strange because I haven't really been feeling it. If everything goes as planned, this will be the first week that I've properly stuck to a workout schedule since I've been back. Day 2, which was Monday, was plyometrics and full body. I started off with a plyometrics like sort of workout. I only did 2 exercises because I've never done these before. I was really just trying to wet my feet and see what it's about and understand the movement. It was very hard for me to get into sync. It wasn't very hard. It was hard for me to get into sync with the movement at first because it's a lot of jumping and you kind of have to pace your jumping. And honestly, I don't know if I got the movements correctly. I just know that the next day my calves were so sore, and I'm hoping I did it right. You know, if not, I mean, we'll just restructure and relearn next time. I've done it a couple more times. I think I'm starting to get a hang of it. Not sure the names of these exercises, but basically just a lot of jumping. When I did my initial research into plyometrics, it's basically just training your body to function on your toes. I think let's search that up. I don't want to make up stuff as we go, so let's do our due diligence. What is plyometrics? Plyometrics is also known as jump training or plyos. Okay, the goal is to increase power. It's any activity or exercise that's short, fast, and explosive, allowing you to generate maximum force in the muscle for the shortest period of time. So I'm not really sure where I got the idea of like helping your body function on its toes. Interesting. I just feel like I want to be more fit in terms of like, I want to decide to go on a run and not feel like achy the next day. I just want to train my body for the life that I want to live, like an active lifestyle. After my plyometric sort of like workout, I did like a dynamic full body day. This was a lot of using a lot of different parts at the same time. One key point that I focused on was alternating between upper workout and a lower workout, just to give your body time to catch up, especially if you're using your whole body to perform the exercise. It can be really tasking on your body, so it's important to just like pace yourself and also give yourself enough time to rest in between exercises. I started off with kettlebell snatches. You could also use a dumbbell. I just really like the mechanics of a kettlebell, and I love this movement because you're really firing it up from your glutes to your shoulders. You're definitely gonna feel this one. She's a burner. She hurts. I believe I did like 3 sets of like 10 to 12 on each side. You're really using your glutes to fire up the movement. And one thing I learned from CrossFit, when you're doing full body workouts like this, you really want to focus, or you really want to drive or get a lot of power from your legs. You want to drive through your legs and just think of exploding power through that to control the rest of the movement. The next workout was landmine alternating thrusters. This is a new workout, or this was a new workout. This is a new workout for me. I was kind of nervous about doing this workout at first because you have to like, you want to go in a full squat and my knees are not so great. So I was worried they were gonna hurt, but it was completely fine. This is also like a power movement. You really want to drive the power through your legs and use that to explode and control the rest of the movement. You can tell like with this, you can easily like lose momentum because it's very energy draining and energy tasking. It requires a lot of energy and power from you. So I basically would just stop when I'm realizing that I can't explode with enough power to power through the movement. And for me, that was around the 16 rep range. And I did not add any weights on this because my upper body isn't as strong as I'd like it. We kept the weights very simple and just worked with just the bar, and that was still pretty tasking for me, and it was great. I loved it. You want to go into a full squat and a shoulder raise of the barbell from that angle, and also you want to alternate. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you can get the picture from the video. Go into a full squat, finish it, and then continue on the other side. I'm such a bad explainer, but I hope the video makes it clear. I did a total of about 3 sets and 12 to 16 reps, just until like I could no longer hang in there, which is pretty quick. At this point, we're about 2 full body exercises deep, and I wanted to just slow it down and reel it in. I believe I did like a stand-in rotational row on the cable machine. I don't have this exercise recorded, but I can insert what it looks like or what it would look like. I did this for about 3 sets or 12 reps. After this exercise, we move on to dumbbell cleans. I've never really done cleans, but they're kind of like a similar movement to snatches. You're stopping the movement at your shoulders. Yeah, I really don't know like what else to say about this, but I really do enjoy full body movements like this. And it's also, I wouldn't say unilateral because you're doing one side of your body at one time. Unilateral exercises are really good to improve imbalances and stuff like that. So anytime I get to do single side exercises, I like to do those. They're just a little bit more fatiguing, but they're really good to incorporate. The spirit of slowing and pacing ourselves, I tried to slow myself down again with like incorporating upper body exercises. I did a cable good morning to row, basically using your legs and your upper body, and I finished up with like 2 sets of a 12 rep X pull down on the cable machine. I do want to say that when you're doing supersets like a cable good morning to a back row, it's very hard to like grow. Like you're not gonna experience hypertrophy if that's your goal through those exercises. They're just really good for like targeting those sides. And honestly, the goal of this workout isn't necessarily to grow or like hypertrophy. It's not a hypertrophy. It's more of learning how to pick up power and just increase my power output. I finished the workout with jump squats. I did about 10 reps without weight. I did 5 reps with weighted jump squats. Basically, I did that for 3 sets, so a total of 15 reps for 3 sets. I also want to shout out Natacha Oceane. I don't know how to say her last name, but she's really a good resource for like workouts and understanding the science behind workouts and certain exercises to target your goals. Post-workout energy rating is like a good 9. My shoulders hurt, like, because the snatches, the cleans and stuff, they do use a lot of shoulders, and also the thrusters, those use a lot of shoulders, so like they're kind of like hurting. I'm looking hella ashy, but before I hop in the shower, I'm gonna quickly make my pickle because I want it to like marinate a little bit while I'm in the shower and everything, so it's really good after. Pre-workout vibe check, shall we? I want to say like a good 5 because I feel like I have the energy, but I don't want to work out. If you're feeling unmotivated to go to the gym, I would say like make it easy for yourself. So if you're wearing sweats and you're comfortable working out in sweats, just wear that and go to the gym. It doesn't have to be a full-on gym outfit. Moving on to day 3, we did a core workout and sprints on this day. This was Tuesday, I believe. I want to point out there's a difference between abs training and core training. Abs is more for the aesthetics of having like a six-pack, but core training is more for the functionality of your core. You use your core a lot in almost every compound movement. Like if you're squatting, you're using your core. Even when you're running and walking, you're using your core. So it's always good to train your core just to be able to function and improve your movement through these workouts. With core training, you're gonna want to include as much weight as possible. You can train your abs without weight, but core training, you want to progressively overload as you would with any other part of your body. So you're incorporating as much weight as possible. I recently learned that the goal of core training is to protect your spine. You want to engage your core to be able to stabilize or like keep your body so that you can hold a neutral spine. Most of my exercises was about spine and my back like kind of like straight, so like anti-rotational. I started off with loaded planks for about 30 seconds, so I put like a 25-pound weight on my back and I tried to hold that for 30 seconds. These are pretty killer. I think I started off using like a high plank position, but I think it's significantly harder when you go to a low plank position. After my first set, I switched to a low plank to really feel it and to really get that burn. The next exercise was a heavy kettlebell walk. How I approached this exercise was, if you think about carrying a heavy kettlebell on one side of your body's gonna want to lean in the direction of that weight because of gravity, duh. But you're gonna use your core to stabilize your body to be as upright as possible. So a few cues that I like to use for this exercise is my chest is up, obviously not hyperextended, but my chest is high and just like forward and square with the wall or whatever is in front of me, and my upper body is straight. I try to compensate for the sort of bend and I try to tilt a little bit, but all while keeping my body and my upper body very firm and straight. The next exercise was a side plank, and I did a variation with my legs on a bench, and this is significantly hard. It is really freaking tough. It also trains your inner thighs or adductors, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure if it's the abductors or the adductors. I think the abductors are the side of the glutes. I'm pretty sure it's the adductors. If your inner thighs are not strong enough to hold the pose for at least 30 seconds or however long you want to hold the pose for, another alternative is to kind of do a side plank on each side, hold for 10 seconds and then rotate as stable as you can to the other side, hold for 10 seconds, and you can do that for a total of like 40 to a minute, just depending on what you would like. This next exercise I saw on TikTok for deep core training. I honestly have no clue what that meant, but it's one of the exercises that will look easy to do. It's a whole different ballgame. She's a little tough and she's very deceptive because I fully went into this exercise thinking I could do it, but it's hard. I don't know what's harder, balancing the weight at the top of you or keeping your core and your back straight as you lift your leg. And I'm pretty sure I didn't do it perfectly, but I tried my best, and that's what's important. I did Russian twist just for the burn of it. I think I did about 20 reps on each side just to kill and to burn, you know. And then this last exercise was a killer. I don't know the name for it, but I use a medicine ball and balance it between my legs, and I can't even fully extend my legs because it's freaking tough. But I extend my legs, pull them back into about 90 degrees, grab the ball and do like a V hold again, and then put the ball right into my leg and extend my legs and repeat the movement a couple of times. I did about 8 to 10 reps of those. Those are tough. I know I'm not explaining that properly, but again, I hope the video is sufficient. I'll list all the sets and reps on the screen, but I did a circuit style where I did that of each workout and then repeated that for like 3 times. So 3 sets of the entire workout. That was pretty much it for the workout, and then we did sprints. Again, I would say warm up. I don't think I recorded my warm up section of this, but when you're doing stuff like sprints, you want to properly warm up. It could be really tough on your joints, especially if you're sprinting really fast. Well, that's the goal of sprinting. You're literally expending your max effort, so you want to warm up as much as you can to protect your body and to prime yourself up for the job you're about to do. I'll typically walk for about 5 minutes on the treadmill just to get my legs moving again. I would warm up into the sprint for about 2 sets of like 30-second sprints. After warming up into my sprint, I like to do about 10 seconds of max effort where I go full on sprinting for 10 seconds, and I'm trying to make sure that this is my maximum effort. Like, I really try to push myself to the extreme, and I do this for about 7 times. I must implore you to be very safety conscious with this, because I basically lift myself off the treadmill to stop. I'm hopping off the treadmill once my 10 seconds is up, and I'm resting for about 2 minutes, just enough to get my body right and just like ready to go, because you want to make sure you're hitting maximum effort. I would implore you to prioritize your rest. You might want to ignore it just so you can get your workout done faster, but to get your workouts efficiently done, you want to prioritize your rest. If you need 2-3 minutes to like pull yourself back together so you can give your maximum effort, you want to do that. And this is also important for other exercises as well, not only with like sprints and stuff. You're not losing anything by resting longer. You basically just want to prioritize your rest so that you're giving your body enough time to recoup and get back into giving its maximum effort. And again, please be careful. Practice getting off the treadmill with little speed. You can also do this with anything. It could be the Stairmaster, it could be the bike thing, that assault bike. You can do this with the assault bike, you can do this with the roll. You just want to make sure you're expending maximum effort. Before was Wednesday, this was meant to be like an active rest day. I had done 2 full body work, not 2 days of like working out, including Sunday, which I did a run. So I was kind of fully not content, but I was really happy with how I had progressed during the week, and I wanted to take a rest day. So I took a rest day, but I still kept things active. I went for a long walk outside, which I was like, I better get this in because I don't know when next I'll be able to do this. Let's see how long I walked for. I walked for 4 kilometers according to my Apple Watch for an hour 26 minutes. We're on to day 5, which was legs. You would think I would have energy on this day given the fact that I had a rest day the day before, but I didn't sleep too well because I slept really late. I was up editing a video and I worked out in the evening, which honestly I love sometimes, but this day wasn't it. It just wasn't it. It was just kind of like a shit show, but I'm so proud of myself for getting the workout in regardless. This was more hypertrophy style training lately. I've been loving like single leg days. As I said, the energy levels were low, so I tried to keep it simple. I started off with barbell squat. I have not been having squats in my routine, so I'm really trying to incorporate that back in and improve my form because I have really bad knees. My knees hurt after a while, so I'm very careful with my squat and it kind of affects my range of motion. So I'm really trying to improve my squat. If you notice, my reps were very slow and controlled. I did about 3 sets of about 10 to 12 reps. The goal again wasn't to like lift my heaviest or whatever. I was just happy to get any weight moving, to be honest. That was my goal. After the squats, I moved into barbell hip thrusts. Again, the goal is not to lift my heaviest, just to get as much movement as I can in. These will always burn. They will always burn. You can count on that. We did about 3 sets of 12 to like 15 reps of this exercise. Bulgarian split squat. It's so good. It's so good. I like to have something for balance just to make sure I'm getting a full range of motion going, but I couldn't this day, and I just try to like squat as deep and lean into the leg as much as I can. You want to think of this exercise like you're squatting into one leg. That's the cue that I use for myself to just make sure I'm getting my full range of motion. So you're squatting and you're pushing into that leg. The leg on the floor is your working leg. When you're lifting back up, you want to think of pushing your feet to the ground to push you back up. I love this exercise. I did about 10 reps on each side for a total of 3 sets. Bulgarian split squat, I finished my leg workout with a superset of banded leg press with RDL. This was really freaking hard. I think I just really wanted to just challenge myself to finish. Like to get that RDL movement some way or form in my leg workouts. I just find that they're just really good at targeting my glutes and my hamstrings. A good hamstring variation to that is just doing a stiff leg RDL, but today I did more of like a glute bias RDL, just to really target those glutes because I really wanted to finish them off. I did feel the burn. I'm really proud of myself, really. So far so good. Even though my workouts haven't gone entirely as planned, like I really wanted to have energy for my leg day and I didn't. I'm really proud of myself for just going, and even if it was just for exercises that I was able to get in, I was so happy with that. Coming from not doing anything to doing that. Moving on to day 6, I think a trend that I noticed this week was a dip in my energy level towards the end of the week. I think I got caught up with a lot of other things and I went to the gym again in the evening as opposed to like during the day. That really affects my mood and that really affects my energy levels. So I only had it in me to run 30 minutes and I decided to do an easy run on Friday, which works out because I also just wanted to get back into running. I understand that I might not be able to do a lot of outdoor running anymore because of the weather, and when it starts snowing it's also gonna be really tough because I don't think I have proper winter running shoes, so I could slip anytime. I'm just trying to keep that running consistency even if it's with the treadmill. Honestly, don't underestimate running on a treadmill. It's really good to actually keep your pace. Day 7, you can consider it as an active rest day again. I wanted to just do Stairmaster just as some sort of like kicker instead of just going on a walk, but for some reason it wasn't working and I took that as my sign to just walk on a treadmill. I used the time to just like scroll on social media and just like do other things that I've been wanting to do. I prepped some of my posts for like my digital diet, which by the way, go check it out, link will be in my bio. That's it for my full week of working out. I'm content. I'm happy that every day I showed up and put in a little bit of effort, and that's really my goal with winter as well. I think I just want to show up every day. If it's a walk that I can get in on a treadmill, I will do that. If that's all the movement I can get in, I'm happy with that. My goal with my workouts lately have just been to be more athletic and more power focused, so I'm hoping to include more of those workouts in my schedule. Make your workouts work for you. If you can't get in a full-on 1-hour workout every day, just make it work for you. If it's 30 seconds if it's 30 minutes, you can go to the gym, you can use YouTube. There's so many resources for you to be able to get like some sort of movement in. If you're gonna spend 1 hour doing something, out of all the things that you have to do or get done in a day, you want to do things that are so fun and like you look forward to. When I started this week, I just really wanted to just get back into the swing of things and restructure and be more positive mentally, and working out helped me do that. Once I started working out consistently, I noticed a significant change in my energy and my mental levels, and that's why I want to stress about prioritizing movement in whatever shape or form. So even if it's like Pilates, you can give today 20-minute Pilates session at home. That's okay too, you know? Let me know if there are any exercises that I did not touch on today that are some of your favorites. Maybe I can include them in my routine. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.